So it says going live. Hopefully that is me live. We just go and check this now. I didn't again, guys. I didn't send out any invites for this because this is just going to be me building. Keegan, welcome in. Green Frog RC, Christ King, Kevin Gibbs. That's so funny because it's still showing as not live on my phone. Oh, there we go. Oh, some volume. Keegan just hit thumbs up and says live. Maybe I will at some stage tonight. Maybe I'll send something. Maybe have somebody come in just watch the chat or something like so. Can you hear me? Okay, Keegan? Is everything good? Sound good? Everything good? I did move my charger today so that I can actually see the clock up on my screen. PG Boost, what's up, man? Welcome in. Welcome. So as you know, yesterday, guys, I built the axles. I did build the axles yesterday. And they're for the VS4-10 Phoenix portal. Man, it's such a mouthful and such a lot to try and say. I think that light might be a little too bright, so sounds and looks good, Sean. I just started a chat, you dick. What chat, you dick? I just started a chat. Have you got a live going, Lyle? Hold on, let me just check YouTube, see if Lyle's got a live going. I don't see him live. Yeah, I had this scheduled, Lyle, for yesterday and today and tomorrow at this time. So I'm just working on the Vanquish. But let me know, is it a live chat or is it an off behind the scenes chat or what sort of chat is it? Let me know. Good to see you, Sean. Welcome, Dominic. I know you just texted me for my email address, and that's why I just texted you back because I thought it was for maybe later on in the afternoon or something, or tonight. Fern Solo, welcome. Let me know what it is. Is it a private one? Is it going to be a live one? Let me know because I know you haven't done a live, and if it's your first live, I can come back to this later. That's no problems. Like I can read backstage, fucker. Listen, you can't check guy. This meal was up. If it was alive, I would kill this right now for you. If you had me going live, I'd have killed this. Just jumped on your live, but maybe after this, Lyle, then you'll go live, and I'll jump in on your live. Extreme RC Bison, welcome. So, as I said yesterday, we did the axles. Today, we're going to do bag C, and then we'll probably do everybody's favorite bag, the D bag, because that's the one I'm actually looking forward to on this truck, because that's the new whole transmission from Vanquish. The D bag is still good. No, I'm backstage. Okay. So maybe after you're backstage, you'll go live then. Like so, once I kill this live, I'll only do a few things in this, and then we'll convince you to go live loud. So it looks like bag C is going to be the chassis, the servo, the axle holders, and everything. So I know with the Vanquish VS4-10 Pro, that stuff all went together nicely. So I don't expect much difference from this one. No, let's see. The bag C. And those are the frame rails. And this is going to drive some of you absolutely crazy because I know it did. I know it did yesterday. I'm not going to take the time and lay out all these parts. I'm just pouring out of the bags. No, I checked the link. Waited for you to let me in. What link? I didn't send the link out for this. Yeah, I didn't send the link out for this one. This one's just like the same as yesterday. I done one on my own. So I don't know what link you got because I didn't send out a link for this one. Gurus, what's up? I can do one later where we all go on live, but I don't know. We should all we'll figure it out in a bit. But I definitely didn't send out. I definitely didn't send out a link for this one. So maybe you got an old one, is it? Don't forget to hit the change your storing. And yeah, I actually put them in a little bag, Keegan. So I actually put them in a little bag over here. But I'm not like I know this drove people just crazy yesterday because I just poured everything out on the bag. Let me just flip cameras here a minute because you're about to get the same shock. So the same like if I hadn't so many other builds going on, I would take my time and I would lay all these parts out, lay out all the screws, and I would advise anybody to do that. Like lay your build out, read the instructions, do whatever you have to do. Like the first time I'm looking at these instructions was yesterday, and the same as same bag D. First time I'm looking at it is right now as well. So just top of the chat link. That's actually to my Teespring store. That takes you to my top of the chat. That actually takes you to my T-shirt store where you can get. Let me flick cameras again. That link is actually will take you to. I keep turning off the camera. Hold on. Keep hitting the wrong one. So top of the camera, that's going to take you to where you can buy these. I don't build Shelf Queen shirts with Sean's RC Adventures on the back of it. And there's a couple of other different shirts in there. I know Kevin Gibbs, he got the one that has that yellow Range Rover on it with people working on it. And it says, don't touch my dollhouse. And then there's another one that says straight out of camping as well. So that's what that link is for. Oh, never mind. No worries. But Lal, I know you did send me your. I know you did. I did text you my email, so maybe you are going to do something later that we will jump in on or something. So, guys, again, as I said, I would if I were you, like take time, read the instructions, piece everything out. The only reason I don't is because I've got other builds going on, and I don't want to once I finish tonight with this, whatever I build, I'll put in the box. I'll put another build on the table, and then when I'm on other people's live chats, I'll work on the other builds. I just want to get this Phoenix out of the way, done and dusted. So it looks like our first act of violence on this thing is going to be a servo. So these, if you haven't seen these guys, go check out my unboxing video of these NHX 35 kg servos. They're actually a really nice servo. Nice, like aluminum and plastic casing on them. So it'll be the first order of business. I do have these. I'll not be using the screws that come with it, that's for sure. Because it does come with plastic horns and stuff, which actually reminds me, because this Vanquish truck actually needs 3 servo horns. So let me just make sure I have all the servo horns here somewhere. And here we go, servo horns. So it does need 3 servo horns. So I didn't get these. So we shall take it from here. Let me see. So So that's one thing about Vanquish. They do give you, so this is where my servo, this servo will go right here. And then you have the placement for a servo winch or whatever you want to put in it as well, like too. So I just don't know. That's sucky. So on these servos, guys, I don't know if it'll show in the camera. There's a little lump right here in the middle. Is that a little lump right there, which stops it going down flat on the plate. So I'm just gonna take the X-Acto knife, cut that off. Hopefully not cut my fingers off with it. And that'll allow the servo just to sit down and flat. I'm sure that's probably there for some reason. What it is, I don't know. So I don't need it for this build. So I'll just cut it off and be done with it. There you go, perfect. Now servo will sit in perfectly. Move this forward a little bit. I hope the sound and everything's still okay. I just, yep, like you could hear me. LOL. Still kicking them. How are you, bro? 35 kilowatts. No, 35 kgs. So there are an ounces smart ass Fern Solo. They're 460. Here, if you want to read the specs really quick, take a screenshot. There's the spec of the servo. So they are actually really good servos, and they're only $25, guys. So it's like for 35 kg servo, $25. Can't go wrong with that, really, can you? There's just a small bit back in that corner. All right. Brian Taft, welcome, man. Welcome. What direction is this servo now? So it looks like it's this direction. So it looks like this piece is facing forward. And this is the part that was driving everybody crazy yesterday because I just have all the screws like thrown out everywhere. Everything's all mixed up, mangled up. And let me just get one of these tips. These are cool RC Pit Products wrenches. I have been enjoying using these guys. These have been like a blessing from the last few times I've been using. I've been building like Tamiya 1/14 scale trucks for a while, and everything is Phillips head screwdrivers. I wish Tamiya would get into the 21st century as well. Let me see, I guess they were two. Yep, so these are two. This is first order business. So they give you 8 of these screws. So they even give you the screws for if you want to put a servo winch in as well. They give you the screws for that, which is good off them. But it's nice that they actually automatically give you the dual holder for it so that you can put both on it straight away. What's up, Brian? Everybody saying hello to each other. Everybody, if you don't all know each other's channels, go check out each other's channels. I know YouTube used to have a thing, which what used to be pretty cool, where you could just click on the little buttons beside, and then with them little buttons, you used to be able to just go and click on each other's channels. But for some strange, weird reason, they've done away with that. And I don't know why they've done away with it. Like, it's just crazy that they actually done away with that. So I'll just not fully tighten these till I get all four in place. Sean, you should let people in, just keep them in the background like Tank does on the build, so you can concentrate on your build. They can read the chat. Yeah, I was thinking about that, like too, just doing that, but it's not sort of fair on a person just to come and sit in the background of your chat. So that's why I don't mind, Kevin. It takes me a little longer to build it. I'll just keep up with as much of the chat as I can. Like, you know, hey, Woodsley, welcome in. Me personally, I think it's a little unfair to invite somebody to come into your chat and then have them just sit in the background reading your comments for you. But that's just me, Kevin. Hey Sean, hey Fern Solo, La Woodley, RC Rack, Grecian, welcome up. I believe Sean is using one of the RC Pit products, Hex drivers. Now, yes, I am. This is well, let me just show you. So this is from RC Pit products. It's actually really nice, quick release tool as well. So everything just snaps in and out. Different bits. Have the speed bits here as well. So you have all the speed bits, everything. So it actually comes in this cool kit with your different size of hexes over here, up to 3, and then you have your different set nut drivers over here as well. So it's pretty cool set, guys, as well. So it is. So that's why I don't mind taking a little bit longer, Kevin, just to build and chat away to people as well, because it sort of is selfish to invite somebody into your chat and then them just be in the background, nobody can even see them or anything. All you can do is hear them reading and comment on your chat, like, you know. It's a little snug, them to get them screws in. Hey, Dirk. So I hope the new microphone is actually picking me up a lot better than the other one, because the other one, when I used to turn my head, the volume used to cut in and out a lot. So just hope there's different settings on this one that I haven't figured out yet what all the settings are. So I don't know like what's what. Much Brian, great to put in a backpack. Kevin, I think this set is actually only $24.99 as well. Hey Queenie, what's up? I'm supposed to be working. Shh. Dirk's at work. And actually that being a nice black servo just fits in with this chassis really nice. Just being black and white. So it does give you 4 of the other screws. I'll put them in anyway, just so if I want to put a servo winch in here, then I'll just not drive them all the way home. I put them in there so I don't lose them and so I have them. Yeah, come on. What's up, Jays? Jays, welcome in. So what's everybody's plans for Christmas? What he is thinking of buying, or what he is like what's on your wish list for Christmas? So to say, I know tonight on Harley and Matt's show, they're actually doing like a Christmas list type thing as well of what they want, like Christmas gift ideas. So that actually probably would be probably be a cool live to watch, just seeing what their suggestions for the Christmas lists would be. Operation 11 Charlie, welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Just giving my last fake wish a chance, see if it changes my mind again, or is it another rig I sell really quickly? But I've high hopes for this one. So, but in saying that, I had really high hopes for the VS4-10 Pro as well when I built it, until I got it out in the trails. Then it was like, see you later. So I'm missing one more. Anybody see one in this pile of mess? There we go. Right in the middle. I know it probably, I know RC Cape Cod, it was driving him crazy yesterday that everything was just piled in one go, and that's it. But that's me. I wouldn't advise. I normally do have a saying that I put different screws into different pockets of it and lay them out. It used to be on the top of a toolbox to have the swivel drawer on the top of some of the toolboxes. So I took that swivel drawer out that has different slots, and that's normally what I use. Kevin, a Letterman jacket, buy Taco Bell. Taco smell, what? Common settings, different and stereo. Each rotation changes microphone's direction of maximum sensitivity and the direction of the maximum sound rejection. Huh. Good to know, Keegan. I think this one might be better though, because this one is designed just for podcasts. So I'm hoping these servo horns will work, because this is where Vanquish do their stupid stuff again, and they call for a 20 millimeter servo horn. So this one it's got 3 holes in it. So I'm hoping out of one of the 3 holes that one of them will be at 20. Common sense would say to you, like, to get your thing out and measure them, but you know what they say about common sense, guys? Totally not common. I'll figure out whenever I go to put it on. It's crazy. They do one at a 20 millimeter, and then the other 2 they do a 24 millimeter. So it's like, come on, really, guys? You couldn't just do all 3 at 24 millimeters. I'm not even going to tighten this up fully, because more than likely, once you get everything set up, you will be taking that off again to center it correctly. Because, as you know, I don't have the little machine, to set the servos and everything before you hook them up. Would be something maybe to invest in, but again, what do you know? What would I know? So that's the first part done. Second part is this, but I know it tells me right now to put the box on the back, but I'm just going to leave that box off for a little while, because you can get at it before you put the body and everything on. So I will just leave it off. Also, Keegan did go Green Frog RC did paint that for me, I believe. Yeah, so that is, if I did want to put it on right now, he actually painted it right here. So then that would, he did all the little nuts and bolts on it. It's pretty cool looking. It did. So this would be where, I think on my VS4-10 Pro, I put the, I think I actually put my ESC back here. Because it's crazy, because they give you this slot. So you think this slot is for putting wires and everything through. Like if you can, I don't know if it'll show up on camera there. If I go sideways, maybe right there. So see this slot, if you put all that down, there is a slot. So you do think to yourself that's where it's a compartment to put everything in. But right in the very next step of this build, it tells me to put this this little stopper right in. So that little stopper goes in right here and closes up that hole that I was talking about. So now you no longer have a hole. You put that. So I don't know what the purpose of this is then, because that's the next steps is to actually just close that up. So then when you close it up, there'll be no hole. So again, I don't know what Vanquish's thinking was with this, or what it was meant to be, or just a fake fuel cell. No idea. Later, Fern. Have a good one. Guys, I gotta go. Still gotta work stuff to take care of. Have a good night. No problem, Fern. Have a good one. Alrighty. So I guess it's this way. Is it all the way to the front? Looks like it. No. Oh, are you kidding me, dude? What an amateur mistake. I just put that upside down. So the little grooves that I actually cut off, I didn't even have to cut them off because there is actually slots in this. But hey, that's a fun part of doing it live with everybody in it, because you get to see that, you know what, not every build just goes like as simple as people make you think it goes. But that's where electric tools would come in handy now. Then you wouldn't have to be unscrewing everything again by hand. You had bracket upside down. I did, Keegan. When I was holding it in my hand, when I was screwing things in, I had it completely upside down. But you know what to say? It's not done right if it's not done twice. When you say you do it nice because you do it twice. Totally, Keegan, totally. Man, my wife must have turned the heating on or something, because it's freaking boiling up here right now. So if you see now, if I turn it around this way, I wouldn't have had to actually cut the slots out that I cut off with the, because there's actually little grooves right here in this one. So they would have actually just fit it straight down in. But you live and you learn. I gotta take the other screws out too. Again, that will be sweet bumper sticker. Yeah, I should get some of them, actually put them on the back windows of the trucks. Where's your power tool, Sean? It's sitting over there, Javier. I don't know. I used it once or twice on things, and I still don't trust. Like I'm still old school, like even though it has the clutch and everything, like so. I just I know, and these tools from RC Pit products are actually really nice too. Like so, yeah, Lal, I'll blame it on the COVID. I'll say it was like my whole thinking was upside down. So it looks like we're back to scratch again of step one. Maybe if you suspend yourself from the ceiling upside down, you would get it right. Totally, totally worth it. Totally worth a try. Only I don't know if I just don't know if the rafters of my ceiling would hold me. That's the only thing. Internet is fixed. Welcome back, Brian Taft. So, guys, Brian is in the chat there. I know the guys, Brian, were asking me the price of this toolkit. I was telling them, I think this one's $25. I think I wasn't exactly sure. I think it was $24.99. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Brian. Hold on. Let me just hold on you a minute. Add moderator. So Brian, the next time you say something, you'll have a big blue tool. So if you could just you want to drop a link to this and to your speed bits. Are they made from potato skins? The outside lining's like potato skins. So yeah, that setup. There maybe use a 0G bed function. Yeah, yeah, maybe it might work. Something might work. So hopefully, as we've done it this time, that's going to be the second time will be the best time. Link to Brian Taft's site. Cheers, Kevin or Keegan. Sorry, Green Frog RC. Well, thank you very much. And guys, if none of you know Brian, he is in. If any of you know Brian, he does come in and out of a lot of the chats there as well. He's a really sound guy, really good guy to work with and deal with, and I did get to hang out with him at Axial Fest. He was there with him and his son. It was good to actually meet him in person. You know, there's no Raptor shout out. Yeah, Lyle, Tank's the only one with that shout out. So on mine, you have to actually go. On mine, you have to physically go and check out each other's channels. Because Tank is the only one with that a Nightbot or something. I don't know what way that works. I think it's another. I think it's just like another app he uses because he uses a lot of different apps for streaming. He uses one where he uses for multi cameras and everything as well. So he has another. We had a blast. We did that, Brian. That was for sure. Axial Fest. Axial Fest is definitely a fun trip. Can't wait the USTE though. It's gonna be a fun trip. I know that this rig is not really for USTE, like because the Vanquishes are a little bit big for USTE. Everyone hit that thumbs up. Yeah, Guru, thank you very much. I want you to shout me out. Lal, RC Athletics have been shouting you out all night, bro. I've been shouting you out. There's no other cunt in here. Comes straight in with I'm backstage, fucker. So I need the boost. Lyle, I tell you what, in all fairness, Lyle, if it hadn't been for you, I'd probably still be stuck in like 900 and something subscribers. So that is much appreciated. Like one shout out from you on your channel, and your subscribers just came over and got me over that hump, man. Really appreciated that. Thank you very much for that. There's a lot of cunts out there would just be like, fuck that guy. Like, you know. So guys, if none of you do know who RC Athletes are, go check out his channel. He does some awesome crawling videos and some nice builds. He does a lot of nice night runs. Like that's one thing about you guys in Canada. You do have some freaking awesome places to go. Like, oh yeah, look, see, it fits the shape of the chassis this time. So this time it fits in the chassis. Yeah, the last time that when it was upside down, I was like, what the hell? But see how even without screws, guys, everything just clicks right into place there, and it'll actually hold there. So like that's how precision like the Vanquish stuff is. Just clicks in there and holds in. So it's really nice the way they do it. Let me see now. Make sure I put this stuff on because I'm not doing this all night long, taking everything off and on, off and on. This would be this way, I guess. Yep. Definitely this way. Now, what's the right screws for this one? It's going to be these ones, two of these. All right. So another, I was going to say I need some Loctite, but I actually don't because they're going into plastic as well. And here we go again. See, this is one thing that annoyed me with the VS4-10 Pro. So now you have 2.5s as well. So you have to have the 1.5, the 2, and the 2.5 all out just working in the chassis. Like either just make it 1.5s or 2s or 1.5s and 2.5s, something like just having to pop back and forth with everything is all the time. LOL, proper respect, Lal, for Sean's shout out. And I love you, buddy. Potatoes for all. Thanks, man. You're pretty lucky how much different terrain is within a small area everywhere, maybe. Not Saskatchewan. Yeah, you have like some awesome freaking places to go. Love RC. It's just another reason I'm proud to be Canadian. I will say though, like the RC hobby in Canada is freaking huge. Like like well, not most of a lot of the really good big channels are all out of Canada. Like Vanquish likely using largest, stronger diameter screw possible. Yeah, probably. I know there is a method to their madness, Gigan, but it's just frustrating when you grab one screw and it's a 1.5, you grab the next one, it's a 2, you grab the next one, it's a 2.5, and it's just like, seriously, Vanquish, come on. Why are the M holes not lining up though? See why these are not lining up. Definitely the right piece. Definitely the right size of the chassis. Oh, that's why. Simple. Simple. Line up, you line them up with the right holes, don't they? Well, you definitely live in God's country. It does, that's for sure. Like, not like the concrete jungles us guys live in. And one thing I like about this Vanquish chassis, at least it didn't come all scraped and scored like the last one that I got. There's huge big scrapes and scores down the chassis rail. So straight away I was like annoyed that I paid like $900 for a freaking rig and I didn't get to put the first freaking scores and scrapes in it. And then when I took it out on the trails and a $300 Komodo like outperformed it, I was like, oh, what? I was so disgusted. I actually walked out of the trails with it on my back. Like I didn't even drive it out of there. JMRC, good evening. Always good to make you're using the correct holes before. Yeah, totally. Gotta go, guys. Think no problem. Dirt. Have a good one. Yeah, and that's what I say. Like I do encourage anybody to please read the instructions before you do what I'm doing because I just like open everything up, look at it, and then and that's how I do make the mistakes because I'm building it for the very first time right here now, looking at the instructions for the first time, everything. And the same as when I'm done here tonight, I'll put the instruction manual back in the I'll put the instruction manual back in the bag or back in the box with I put it back in the box with it. Now is that a 2 or a 1.5 this time? That's a 2. See what I mean? Back now to 2. Your mic is sounding wacky. Oh, probably I just hit it with a frame reel probably. Let me know if that sounds any better. I think I was actually hitting it with a frame reel. Your mic is acting up, Sean. There's a vibration sound. Yeah, let me know if that's better now, guys. Message held for review. See. Let me know, guys, if that is, because I didn't realize I was hitting it with, I didn't realize I was actually hitting it with the chassis. With the frame rails, actually, not with the chassis. No, it's still whacked. Huh. Let me see. What's that like, guys? Is that any? Let me know if that's better now. Still the same, nope. Casual is still here. Same. Still weird. Turn it off then. On maybe still bad. Let me just try it, guys, again. Hold on. Let me just set this down for a minute. Let me just turn it off. Your default microphone has changed to microphone angry. Oh, I think my, hold on. Let me just check something, guys. I think my microphone just changed automatically from the, let me know if that worked out better. Nightbot take over. I don't have Nightbot. I wish I did have a Nightbot. Ran that's like 35 minutes from me. I live in Wrench. Give it a whack with the firm hammer. Good now, but did mic revert? Yeah, I don't know. I think for some reason it switched to a different mic on my computer because when I just looked up, there was a sign on my desk on my monitor saying some crap that had changed. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alrighty, guys. Now it's time for the skid plates. So again, really nice machined stuff from Vanquish. Like they do some nice stuff. So I will give them that. Like whoever does their tooling and does their stuff does a really good job with it. Like so. I just turn that camera back that way just a little. So I guess these two just go, these ones go in here, and this one just goes here. What that is, so first double holes goes then double holes. Perfect. There we go. Now which side is which for this one? I don't think it really makes a difference. I think the two of these should be pretty much the same. So the side skid plates should be pretty much the exact same. Hey Curtis D, welcome in. Welcome, Curtis. So we have, what screws are we looking for now? Looking for these, looking for 4 of these. 1, 2. No, I'm actually just looking for 3 of them. So 3 of these. And again, have to change sizes again. Man, this is annoying. That is starting to annoy me. And these go into the bottom holes. So it's not all the way over there. So it's the 1, 2, 3. So it should be into this one. I'll not tighten it in just to make sure. Come out, you little bastard. What the fuck? There we go. Guru's still here. Dirk left. He's at work, so he left. Gurus, I'm not sure about. So hang on a minute. Hang on. This tells me to be in to 1, 2, 3. So it would be 1, 2. See, so their own fucking description doesn't even line up. Unless the other one is different holes. Huh? Oh, there's different. Yeah, so there's different plastic holes too. All right, so if you can see on this picture, they just show you the hole. So they show you two here, and then they show you one here, and then on the frame reel, they don't show all the holes. So there's actually two holes on the back of this. So it's actually the first hole on the back of this to get it to line up right. So they don't really show you it that way. Hence why it wasn't lining up for me then. And that's why I said I wasn't going to tighten it until I made sure. Sometimes it's like when you swap tips. Fucking hell. Gurus, I'm rolling up. Good man, Gurus. You just hear that, guys? Did you just hear that bounce? Lucky enough, it did not bounce too far. Woohoo! Did not have to send out the search party. And I will not. I'll just leave these snug, guys. I won't leave them completely. I'll not tighten them. Once I do all of them, I'll come back over them and I tighten them. Just in case, because there's sometimes you have to go at some of the steps to take things back out again in order to get at something else. So I'll just leave them all snug. But it is a nice looking chassis, guys. Why is this one not one? There we go. There we go. We can leave it like that for the moment. Look at that. Then we come with a back section now. So again, just everything just slots into place nicely. Don't even need the screws to hold it in place. And this is going to be 4 of these ones. 2, 3, 4. These first 4 are all for along the back and tops. On the third, Brian, that's when the movers pick everything up. Tomorrow's our last night here. Sweet Kevin. Hope the move goes well, brother. How far are you moving away anyway, Kevin? Is it far of a trip, or is it like close by? First time I seen that as a acronym law. What did law put in? Oh, twist. Again, as I said, I will come back over everything and tighten it after I'm done. I'll just leave them all snug for now. 120 miles, Sean. I use it in my YouTube comments a lot. Yeah, well, I'm a bit in the slow side, so I don't even know what the hell it stands for. TWSS. I don't know. I'm old. Well, oh, that's what she said. Take me a while. Told I'm slow. Kane just wrote that's what she said. Yeah. I was like trying to think to myself what the hell could TWSS be? And then it dawned on me. I was like, all right. Captain Slow over here. Having to do everything twice did not help the situation in the slightest. But it's good to see the mistakes. RC Cape Cod, welcome in. And yes, RC Cape Cod, I just have everything. I just have everything thrown out of the bags, nothing separated and sorted out again either. So we love your dumbass. What's up, RC? Is RC Mass Master in the house? I didn't see him. Oh, there he is. Welcome in. So I guess I'm gonna have to take all of these screws. Oh no. Ah. Something doesn't add up there. This doesn't. Oh, it does reach all the way down there. Huh. I didn't think it reached all the way down there, but it actually does. So if you look at it from here, you'd think it actually stops right here, but it actually does go down to this last hole. When you turn it over, there is actually there is a clip going down that way. Everyone has a method. Yeah, but as I was saying though, Cape Cod, normally I would spread these all out and have them separated per build and per like little trays for each one to go in. But since there's so many different builds going on at the moment, I just can't be bothered swapping. So I only pour out on the table whatever I'm going to use at the moment. Whatever I'm using is what I'll do, you know. So two of these. You did miss the fun parts of me having to do it twice though. Now again, back changing the freaking nut driver. What is it this time? 1.5. No, it's a 2. Yep, it's a 2. I'm sure I haven't checked online yet, but I'm sure there is people aftermarket. I'm sure there's like aluminum shock towers and everything out there already for this thing, but I haven't done any research on it or haven't done anything much about it. There's only one time when doing it twice counts. That's your other channel. Yeah, as I said, like it's just like trying to keep up with the chat and build. It just takes that little bit longer doing it when you're doing it live and keeping up with everybody in the chat as well. And I know you could have people in the chat and could have like I could invite people in and have them sit in the background, but to me that's like completely unfair inviting somebody in like if you're going to invite somebody into your chat, they should be on your chat, like in my opinion anyway. They shouldn't be just there to be in the background reading your comments. And half, I like that also. That's what Sean said. LOL. It does. I say that a lot. So that's why I'm slow on the uptake because I didn't even realize what he was saying. That's how slow on the uptake I am. Let me see. So it should be just everything in reverse this time. Should be. So, interesting. Why is the middle not lining up? I guess once you put a few screws into it, it'll line up, I guess. The back lines up perfectly, the front lines up perfectly. The middle skid plate for some reason. So I'll just start screwing it together, I guess, from the back. So again, it's going to be 4 of these ones. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The fuck? That sounded kind of broke back. I guess they're just slightly off. Are they? It's not slightly off. Forgot to change the freaking tip. I was like, why is this not going down? Yeah, when I took a close look, the tip is just freaking spinning. There, look at that. Makes a big difference when you put the right tip into the hole in it. I don't like the small tip. Well, I was just saying that didn't sound right. I wish master wrote comment with this. You were volunteering loud. No one specific in mind at the time. I mean, really, calling me ugly. Come on, man. Sister loves me. So it works better with the right size tip. Now that's what she said. Oh, there's the first scrapes in it right there. Just dropped it. Now, what holes were they in again? They're in the first two. And the last two. Jack pays his sister to say that. I was waiting for that. I don't have the cash. I'm trying to remember when I put the chassis up this way this time not to hit the microphone again. That's probably driving people crazy seeing me doing this without a power tool. I do have the little, when you see, I'll show you. So I do have this little power tool. Like Operation 11 Charlie, Javier sent it to me. I don't know, I just still, I don't know if I trust them not to ring the heads on things still. She loves Canadian bacon. A lot of the Canadian sausage. No, boys. Not here to defend themselves, so behave. All right, now what's the next step? That little bastard. Do I have another one of them little bastards? I think it's that one, isn't it? Yep. So this little bastard goes right here. Is that a saying? American tube steak. Spicy. And back to change the bit again. I'm so glad this thing's a freaking quick release for changing bits. That's for sure. I'm so glad of that. What time of night is it? 7:39. Robert, welcome in. German wiener. So if any of you don't know, Robert's got a heat wave this weekend. It's going to be minus 10 degrees. Crazy when you're calling minus 10 degrees a heat wave. It's starting to take shape. Starting to take shape. I'll switch to the other camera once I do this last couple of bits. I'll just switch that for a moment, show you, because for some reason that camera seems to show it better. I don't know why that is though. I don't know why that is. So now I need 2 this time only, says what? Yeah. 1, 2. And this time the 2 middle holes. Right, so the last time you had to put 4 on the opposite side. This side though, you only put 2. Don't know what's the reason for that. I don't know, but I'm sure there's a method to the madness somewhere down the line through other steps somewhere. Man, I'm gonna get so frustrated having to change this tip every freaking time you put a screw in. Well, I don't know why it's not exactly lining up this time. There you go. So I had to just sort of pull on a little bit to get it to go on the threads. I did pull down on the skid plate on this side just to get it to get the holes to line up. See, it's still not exactly lining up the back one. I don't know why the back one's not lining up, guys. Like if the front one went in, you think the back one would line up, no problem. You're one hairy leprechaun, eh? That's what Sean said. Oh, okay. I must have missed a joke in there somewhere. Yeah, see, so it needs to come down. See if I can hold it like that with my finger. Still doesn't seem to be going. Man, this one here is starting to annoy me. Everything else went so butter smooth, lined up really well. There we go. Now we got you. Again, I'm just leaving these snug. I'll go back over them and tighten them all. Again. All right, so that's Two of them, and two of, actually four of these. One, two, three, four, looks like. Kevin, I just I use the phone for my chat, so I won't be able to just check. I see you sent a message, bro. I'll check it after the thing. Another good reason to leave screws slightly loose helps while aligning. Totally, Keegan, because if I had a fully tightened that other side, there's no way I wouldn't have been able to move that or pull that around with my fingers. Like, good point. Yeah, for showing that with on the Arctic. That heat wave in the Arctic. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I can't believe that 10-degree weather. Like that's insanity. That is complete insanity. And I'm taking these to go right here. Looks like. I don't know if I missed something or is that just a lot of extra screws. Ghost Venom RC, welcome in. How are you? That's okay for me. That's okay. It's for later. No problem, Kevin. Thank you for. I'm sure it's a helpful, good thing anyway. I just see at the bottom of this one, the part of the tree is still on it. So let me just cut that off. That would annoy me if I knew that was on there constantly. Switch bits yet again. Find out on the test run. Yeah, it's like when my brother used to put cars back together, he'd take a car apart and then he'd put it back together and he would have a big box of bolts at the end. And I'd be like, they were all in the car at one time. And he's like, yeah, but it just means I've got less to take out the next time. So he was already planning on future repairs to it. So my brother, if you ever meet my brother and he offers you a lift, just know yourself that the car is not put back together 100%. That's for sure. Let me just switch cameras for a second. Switch camera. Okay, so this camera actually shows it a little better. That's your chassis. altogether. So this is the one I did. I put this upside down the first time I had it actually on that side. So like a real dumb rookie mistake to make, but as you do, shit happens. But it is like I will give Vanquish that they do make nice chassis. I know it's pretty similar to the. It's pretty similar to. It's identical to the VS4-10 Pro, but it's pretty similar to the builder's kit one that you get for if you want to change the SCX-10-2 out to it. And then here, it's actually nice that they leave you the spare slot for a servo winch. You can put a servo winch straight into it, not have to get extra parts. And again, that's for the fuel cell that Kagan painted up for me. So you will see that later on through the cage. So we'll set that up here along with the nice pretty axles for it. Set all that up here. And so this is what I was talking about. It's like, I don't know if they planned on you ringing a lot of the screws or what, but unless it's not like them to give you that many extra freaking screws. So I will just put these back in this Ziploc. Hey, Xavier, welcome in, brother. So shall we take a look at the D-bag? Since we know there's lots of D-bags around. Everyone likes a D-bag. Let's just see what's in the D-bag. This one definitely looks like it's got a lot of parts in it. Plastic spur gear. Everything else is metal gears though. Spur gear is the only plastic one in it. And for me personally, I prefer that you get a plastic spur gear because metal spur gears can cause a hell of a lot more damage if you're not careful. Nice, the plates are nicely, like they definitely do machine everything really nice. Not sure what it's like, injection molded or whatever, but they do really nice with their stuff. That's definitely one thing you can say about Vanquish. Like, definitely something you can say about them. Let's get the other parts tree out. I think this one actually belonged to that parts tree. So they do make sure they put their logo everywhere. Like, I mean, everywhere. So I don't know, guys, just fancy sticking around? Do we build the D-bag or should we just... I guess we'll get started on it anyway. Do no harm to get started on it, would it? I guess it'll do no harm to get started. I am actually looking forward to building this and just... I've never built a transmission like this before that has this So you have these T-bars. I've never built anything with it, so one of them, I have built things with digs before. One does a dig, but one of them actually on the fly, you can actually change your overdrives on the fly. Just like one of these flips in all your different overdrives, and then you can actually flip the truck from four-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive. So you can have it just go completely rear-wheel drive. Jack, what's up, brother? Welcome in. Welcome. Who is doing a live tonight? I'm not sure who's doing a live on the Wednesday nights. I'm not too sure. So this is a lot of parts that could get lost really quickly. And they are pretty nice gears though. Look at that. They're really well machined and there's nice weight to them. Like I will say they definitely do a good job machining. So I can see why their kits are that little bit more expensive because they do a nice job with them. I don't know what the little rubber bushing is for. I'm sure I'll find out somewhere along the way. So looks like this is my first piece. Looks like some tubes. Looks like these two plastic tubes. Just cut that off of it. And we got two plastic tubes, a bearing, two plastic tubes, a bearing, and then it looks like, is it this shaft? Shaft. Yep, so it looks like it's this shaft. It looks like we got that bearing from there, the shaft be like that. And then it looks like two of these. And these plastic tubes. Now, which way is the tube? Is it the hole this way? No, the hole this way. Yeah, Sean started this, so I ended mine. Yeah, I didn't realize that's what you were doing, La. I did not realize. So, but after this, La, we'll jump on yours. We'll get a party started somewhere. Or I can just invite you all into this one because I did do it on Zoom. So it is running off of Zoom right now, so I can do it off of Zoom. All right, let me get something to poke down through this hole. Will be big enough? No. Put this through because I just need to keep this from turning. I want to tighten this one into it. Well made, and so I'll from the 6mm output shaft. Yeah, like they do, like as I said, they definitely do good products. Like just I was so disappointed with the VS4-10 Pro when I took it out on the trails though. It was like shocking how that thing performed, which sucked because I was really looking forward to it. It was really like I spent a lot of time building that freaking thing too. Just for the same thing for a $300 truck, like my Komodo GSO2 completely outperformed it. Wow, oh well, with the TRX6. Yeah, saying you did post a video today. You were working on it, weren't you? Bench time with the TRX6, something like that. Just leave me hanging, Jack. Oh, you got him, Kevin Gibbs. It was just a chat with potential of live. I just didn't want to be boring. So Lal, I'll kill this. I'll kill this in a few minutes, and we'll go live on your channel. No problem whatsoever, bro. The VS4-10 Pro have been better if Komodo GST were stock. Done better if Komodo GS2. When I tested it, my GSO2 was completely stock. I run it stock on purpose, right? So I run my GSO2 completely stock, and I run the Vanquish completely stock just to compare. Because I don't like you see a lot of people. Oh, this truck is so good. It's so thing. Now let me show you what I did for upgrades. I don't give a flying fuck what you've done for upgrades. Let me see how it actually handled out of the box. That's what I'm more interested in seeing. Like, I don't want to see what you did and what you didn't do out of the box. Like, So let me peel these. Get these stuck in. I don't know how can your life be boring? I will be in there. Oh, come on. Sean, when did you install Proline Denali rims on your GFO2? Completely after all of that, Ian, I run my GSO2 stock first, rims, tires, everything. I didn't put new rims in that for a long time. I had that for a while before I put new rims on it. The same as I'll run this one bone stock for a minute with the completely shitty tires and wheels that come with it. I know it won't perform as good as it is, but the same thing. I wanted to show people this is what you actually get out of the box. This is how it works, and then I will do what do you call it? I can't even think of what I'm thinking of now. I will change. I have where are they? I have a new set of rims. So I have a new set of rims here for it, and high rack tires, like knockoff high racks. So I will run it. I will run it regularly first, and then I'll run them on it. Okay, I will stay away. Ball busters are us. Huh? So that's nice that they actually give you a proper ball bearing in there. I know in some of the axial rigs, they actually just give you a little plastic bearing in there. Is it 2 of these? So remove everything so I can actually see the pictures. It looks like this goes over here. Looks like this. Looks like this. And this over this side. Anybody in the thing? I was going to ask is, did you see a nylon nut? But I found it. So is that where this plastic washer comes in? I guess. Yep, that's it. They call it a PU washer, a little clear one. I guess it's polyurethane or something, but I know they just call it a PU washer. I'm gonna do this. Use this for a moment. Tighten this down. Still seems like a lot of slop in it. I guess maybe when it goes into the next one. I don't know if it's meant to be that wiggly or not. Oh, camera. Like it's in the bearing and everything, so I don't know. Maybe I meant to tighten it down a little more, maybe. Kurt's what's up? See Kurt keep called later. I haven't heard anyone complaining about stick performance on the or stick performance on the Phoenix. PU washers is sticky, I think. Yeah, maybe that's what it's for kicking. I'm not too sure. I don't know. It just says PU washer. Something doesn't seem right there. Why it seems so. Unless it's whenever this piece gets hooked up. Just trying to see, did I miss anything? What the washer there? I know, man. That just seems very sloppy. But maybe whenever the far side goes in or whatever, it'll all tighten up. Because it is as how the instructions say for it. So we will see. Alright, let me grab a motor. Hello. Where have I got a motor? I have one right here. Creepy crawler, 5 slot That's one thing about the Vanquish. You have to use a 540 can motor. Like it doesn't go. Normally I use normally any of you know I use a 20 turn one of these. This time I'm actually putting the 16 turn 5 slot in just for that little small bit of oomph, I guess. So two of these, it looks like. Actually, it's these two. Flatheads. So where's that other flathead? See, this is where separating things would actually help. Then you would be able to find things a lot easier. Sorry, guys. Lost in the chat. Joe Homer. That's what she said. Joe PG Boost, Green Frog. Joe Gardner, welcome. All the crawler guy, JJ Custom, is having a riff. Check out his IG lots under parts on 3 in 30. There's a lot. I know the riff on A-Main even right now, the riff kits are like $100 cheaper than what they normally are. I just don't have any desire to own a Rift. I have a Bomber, so it's like, I guess if you have a Bomber, what do you need a Rift for? I know when I was at Axial Fest though, like damn things were they done like up the face of a mountain with them. Man, it was sick. What them things were doing, climbing up the like it was sort of like a speed run type thing with them, but it was smart on Axial's part too because the guys doing them were breaking so many freaking parts straight away, just completely smashing the things up. And then, like, of course, them guys get like, I guess after smash them up, Axial tents were right there to buy all new parts. So you see, can find that rub screw. A little bit of Loctite on this one, that's for sure. Again, changing tips. It's nice to see that you're carrying on with this, Sean. Yeah, I'll carry on for a couple of nights just to get it done and dusted. Because I want to get it. Keegan painted me a really nice body for it, and the other builds that I have going on right now, they're going to need painting, so they're going to need paint jobs done to them and everything. So I might as well get done what I can right now, whatever's painted already, so that whenever I get out of quarantine and whenever I'm done in quarantine, that this thing will be ready to go then, you know? You actually do it. Moving that back slightly. Probably right about there is probably good for that. So they do give you a 15 tooth pinion as well. So they do give you the 15 tooth pinion. See, so that's where I'm concerned with that wobble. So I guess maybe when it connects on the other side, it'll be straight. Because right now, if you leave it, there's a slight wobble in this one. And I don't know. Maybe when this side, whatever goes in this side, it'll hold that tight and stop it a wobble. I'm hoping that's the case. And I'm going to drop that back just a slight smidgen if I can. Should be good there. Alrighty then. Next step, where's their cover? I guess you gotta be careful when you cut this, do you? Of course, now all the metal parts are sticking to the motor. Still not too convinced of it, that slap, but we'll see. What screw goes on there? I'm not sure. Right, so now this is where the fun part comes, guys, because now it's time to page without losing all these screws and pins. Whoa, took forever to get in there. Yeah. But so guys, let me know if any of us want to do a live where I send out an invite. I can fairly just change that up really quickly. See, so what screw goes in underneath to hold that on? Let's say if it's over in a few different steps. Oh yeah, all right. So I'll leave it. It shows you putting this cover on right now, but if you go over a few steps, it actually screws on at a later date, which I'm completely happy with. The one sure addicted to RC. Hey everyone, out for a late dinner with the fam, but wanted to come by to say hello and smash that like button. I read not buying this before they sold out locally. Hey, I'll sell you this one you want. I'm hoping this one runs a hell of a lot better than the first one I had. If it doesn't, then this will be Last chance saloon. Ah, that's on backwards start. This D-bag is being a D-bag, that's for sure. JM, welcome in, welcome. So the scale look of it starts to take shape. I should actually paint that all up before dropping it in, but I don't know. Let's see, because you might even. I don't even actually think you can see it. So I don't know. I'll see how it looks by the time you get the. So it looks like 10 of these little buggers. So 10 of these, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Spin Rush RC. Oh my, Sean is ranting today. Good on you. Thanks, Spin. Just something different than having a million people in the conversation all the time. And as I said earlier, I could do what some people do, and they have other. I just don't think it's fair to have somebody come in, sit in your background while you're ranching, and then have them not even be on your camera or anything, just there to read your chat. It's not really what I would do to somebody, but that's just me. That's just me. Oh, is that Keegan? Well, the next illegal relevant steps for Vanquish is an RTR. At least you won't have to build and be disappointed. Well, that's true, Keegan. But half the point is, I actually love building the VS4-10 Pro. It was a great build, so. I did love building it. Like the kits. Most of my trucks are all kits. I think like 98% of my trucks are kits. It's a good way to go. But then it was just when I got it out to do performance. Sean, Mike sounds weird again. Mike, what the hell? Let me know if that fixed the issue, guys. Audio's gone underwater. Is that just me? Yeah, so let me know, guys, if that fixed it again or not. I don't know what keeps happening. I don't know. Yeah, so I haven't been on panel recently, time zone difference. I'm always at work when people are live. Yeah, I know how that is. Like, it's a crazy one. Nope, nope, still bad. What the frick? is going on? Yeah, I don't know. Let me know if that's any better. I gotta, like I said, I gotta read this. Cutting out Sean's kazoo again. What the hell? Any better now? Because I just got it the green light again. Mike is having trouble translating your accent. Does your shirt match your hat? No. But my microphone is being a bastard right now. Since that's what my shirt says, even though you can't see it. That's better now. Good now. Good. Yeah, I don't know why there's like a little light on it there. Went yellow and now it's green. So I don't. As I said, it's a new mic, so it would help to actually read the instructions and not just plug it in and go. I'm sure the instructions are there for a reason with it. I don't know if it's because I just have it sitting on the desk and maybe too much shaking on the desk. It picks up vibrations. So maybe I should have something and just hang it up from the ceiling. Well, I'm going to finish my food and sit here and sulk after seeing the trailer earlier. Not good outcome. That sucks, man. Obviously, then they took everything. Hopefully, at the next show, though, you'll recognize some of the stuff. Somebody bought your stuff, or somebody has your stuff there, like so. Hopefully, that turns out to be the case. But that sucks. That obviously the trailer's emptied if that's the outcome. The stripes look like they match your flat cap. Yeah, the flat cap is that's my where I grew up in Ireland. Each county has their own collars. So red and black is actually the collars for County Down where I grew up. So that's what the flat cap is. That's why it's actually black with a red stripes. Sounds like some sort of feedback. Maybe I think mic could be good. Yeah, it could be Keegan. I think maybe I'll hang it up where the camera is, just above my head or something. What I need to do is get a what do you call it, like a USB extension thing to extend it a little longer. Because it could be picking up the vibrations from the desk or something, you know. I was looking for a screw that I dropped. Guess what I just found? Screw. Guess that's one good thing about the motor being in. Some installed the Comic-Con trailer. Yeah, that happened. Happened like a week or two ago, JM. And then they got it. They just yesterday they got the call from the cops to say the trailer was recovered, but they weren't sure if it was recovered with everything or without everything. So I guess they finally got a look at it today, and everything's gone. It sounds like when he says it's not good news with the trailer, that sounds like everything is gone. See you later. So the back end of the transmission on. Maybe I should paint this like silver or something. Do the little bars. Let's see if it'll show better in my hand. Maybe do the little bars like silver or something, just to give it that old transmission look. Motors are notorious screw knobbers. Yeah, Keegan, it definitely are. I searched them one time forever for a freaking screw. I couldn't find it, and it was stuck to the bottom of the motor as well. Freaking crazy. Yeah, I usually have a towel laid out when I wrench. I have a back carpet under me, so it sucks to drop off. Man, that would suck. A black, like a black carpet on it would definitely suck. Right, so where's the next part of this? This part back here, it looks like. Is it this part? Nope. It's this part. So it looks like this part goes like this, is it? Looks like that part goes like this. And that is two of these. Rare concrete floor here now. Best move was removing the carpets, so many reasons. Yeah, I have a hardwood floor under me. So the worst problem is when I drop something, it bounces. But a lot of time now I've got used to hearing the bounce, so I know what general direction to start looking. If that makes any sense at all. I guess just by putting this cover on alone, took the took the band out of that I was talking about. So it looks like it took the slop that I was concerned about out of this. Now comes the interesting parts. +3 bearings. What size of bearings though? I love how they give you like it's a 5 by 11 by 4, like as if you're sitting around here with a freaking caliper in your hands. Now some people probably are like, but definitely not me, that's for sure. Get in there, come on. Tell what, man, that is just as tight as a nun's crotch. That is. But it works. But it works. So I guess the nun's crotch was okay. It looks like it's this hole. It's in there. I have a couple of pins to put in here. I should get my tweezers for these pins. Make life a little bit easier. So that's one pin. It is definitely an interesting transmission to build, that's for sure. Like one thing they did really well with these transmissions is getting them to be so the motor and everything is so low down that the center of gravity in them. Everything is underneath. It looks like I'm gonna have no choice but to get tweezers to get that one in. Tight as a duck's ass in thunder. Totally, man. It's nothing to do with the hard rain and melting snow. Leaky basement. There we go. Perfect. Now for the right gears. So it looks like this big gear. You think it would tell you which gear that is? VPS 407, but so what the frick good is that? Like, it doesn't have a. Do you think it's this gear? It looks like this gear. Come on, fall down onto the pin, you bastard. I guess if you go to the back of the book, probably they have these gears because right now it just gives you numbers for the gears. So is it fucking this one? It says 32. There's no writing on any of these. Like normally they have writing on them. I don't see anything. So I think it's this one here. Or could it be this one? No, it's definitely not them ones. Has to be this one. Has to be. Because the only other one that has a place for a pin. What the hell? So I guess it's that one. And it's telling me to put a cover on it, but so tell me to put this cover on. It's time to put that cover on. I should probably put. I don't know. It's not telling me to grease these things like that. Isn't weird? You think you would put a bit of grease in these, no? I know you could put this cover on. So you could put the cover on and then leave the top. You could leave the top plate off and put some grease in that way. It seems weird that they wouldn't be telling you to put grease in there. So, no, guys, I don't care if they tell me or not. I'm putting a bit of grease in there. That's all there is to it. Don't forget some grease. Yeah, it's weird. Like the instructions don't tell you to grease it, so I'm definitely greasing it up anyway. No matter what the instructions say. So do it. Always appreciate, never expect, my friend. Swim of death for me. Just do it. Yeah, I'm definitely. I don't know why they wouldn't tell you to grease it up like so. Gotta actually fill my grease tub again too. Look at it. Poke that down in there, and then I'll fill this grease tub again in a minute. Because I know there's other gears to do. And as I said, you can always open the top of these ones. They leave you, they do leave you a little panel where you can always look in and check on your gears and stuff, which is a good which is sort of a cool little feature that they give you. Fucking hands are covered in grease. If you see any names of your fellow chat dwellers you don't recognize, be sure to go check out their channels. Definitely Green Frog. Thank you for that, brother. Again, hands are covered in grease now. Alright, so now it's like 3 pan heads. That should be one. Oh no, so it's 1 pan head. And one like this. Cool. It's definitely an interesting transmission, that's for sure. 2022, I gotta try something different than racing and bashing. Definitely, man. Crawling is king. Crawling is once you go crawling, that's it. You'll just be like, dude, what have I been missing all these years? Right, so where does this one go? Down under the gears, down in here. Okay. Okay. Hmm. With a proper crawler, guys, have been turned off crawling. I've seen when they drive poorly built unit. Yeah, that's half the battle, like that. And then give them something and then it falls apart on them fucking really easily. Make sure to over tighten these, because that's one thing about this transmission. Like if you over tighten on this transmission, some of the screws can actually hit the gears. And people don't realize, they're like, I'm getting a clicking noise out of my gears, I'm getting a really bad clicking grinding noise. And then when they go actually check it out, it's because they have screws that are just tightened too tight and they actually go into the gears. Trail crawlers welcome. So it seems like as some people drop out, other people are popping in, seems like. So Q. So now I need one of these rings. 30 TD. Is there a difference in these two rings? I don't think there's any difference in these, is there? Oh, there is. So it's different. One is shaped to go right and one is shaped to go left. So there is a slight difference in them. Need another pin. So this is where the fun is going to begin, guys. Because as I say, I've never built one of these transmissions. So should you put the bearing in first, then the pin, or the pin and then the bearing? I'd say put the bearing in first. Maybe. I'll see. I'll try and see what happens. Yep, I would say I made the right call. Put the bearing in, then that pin. Guys, I will get with the chat again in 1 second. I'm just trying to get this pin in. There we go. There we go. Okay, in case I don't want to seem like an ass, but you need to build something without excuses. Oh, Tank, welcome in. I was talking about obviously Brad last night. Like everything was a fucking excuse about why it wasn't built or why it couldn't be built or so like because I don't understand why he bought all the motors instead of like buying two motors. Buy yourself two motors, then buy yourself like buy yourself two motors and then buy whatever you need after that. What do you call it? Like the servos and stuff like that instead of buying all the motors and then not having anything for servos or anything like that. You know, where's that piece? This piece? Nope, definitely not that piece. It's on a parts tree. Looks like this is it. Nope, it's not that either. What the heck is that piece? There's a little piece right here. I'm trying to find this thing right here. It's got a screw hole through the middle. This could take a while, guys, if I can't figure this fucking thing out. Oh, it is this piece. I got it backwards, so It's actually this little piece from the parts tree. A plastic piece. I guess this has got something to do with like the lockers and everything on it. And it's got one of these screws. Oh no, Sean, you lost a part. The bill's over. That's it. Let me put it aside now. I couldn't believe the balls of them last night too. About like how long it was taking me with a tow truck. Like it's completely different from what I'm building in that tow truck and what he's building. When I built my last kit, I remember I had paper cups and paper bowls everywhere. Yeah, as I said earlier, spin rush. Normally, I normally have everything spaced out, separated out, and done. But with this, I've got a couple of other builds going on as well. So this one, I'll work on my own live, and then when I'm on other people's lives, because I take this apart and put it all back in the box. Because I put it back in the box, then on other people's lives, I work on the other builds. That's the only reason for not having this out all over the place. Right, so now I gotta put a gear in. Which freaking one is it? Let's do something, guys. I want to see in the back of this. Is there a chart for the actual gears? Because I don't have the calibrator here. It's out in my car and I'm not running out to get it. Sometimes they give you a chart at the back of the front of the books. And of course, this one does not. That sucks. That sucks. So I think it's this one. No, it can't be because it has to have. So it has to be this one. It has to have the to be able to go over. Yep. Alrighty. I'll set that to the side for a second. Not judging you at all. You do you. It's all good. No, I do not. But it's the best way to do it is lay everything out and go and do everything. I didn't take it as judge. Sorry if it came across that way. I normally do lay everything out and have everything separated in the bins and in the stuff. But just because I have other bills going, that's the only reason I'm not doing it with this one. It would be making my life a hell of a lot easier right now if I did do it. Now he's all ready for the fun part, guys. Here we go. Huh. That is the only gear I have left. Is the it's too deep to get the E-clip. I'm just trying to see if it shaft will pull out a little enough to allow me to get the E-clip on. What the heck? So it has to be this one, but I can't get the shaft to come out enough to get the E-clip. Not that I look forward to doing E-clips anyway. I really like these RCE colors, not included some candy or throw some stickers in. When they do all it, usually mention them on social media or video. I'm not buying anything but parts till all the builds I've started are complete. I want everything done before 2023. Kevin, that sounds like a plan, Kevin. That's my problem. I keep buying stuff before I finish all this stuff, and Christmas is just right around the corner as well. So look at that. That's gonna have to come out of there because that actually came off the. Good job. I looked in there. So a gear came off the pin on me. Yeah, so the same way Kevin Gibbs, I just keep buying bills as well and keep starting them. I need to just finish. That's why I want to get this one done. Because as I said earlier, Keegan already done all the paint work for me. All the paint work is done, everything is done that way. So the other bills actually still need some painting done to them. Well, not some painting, a lot of painting done to them. And with that, good luck. I'm out 39 hours and 3 days. 3 more to go. It's crazy. Yeah, it's definitely some crazy hours, man. I'm like having to take everything apart. I don't know how that came off. Lucky I didn't put that top grease cover on. Because it's just, I would never have seen that if I put the grease cover on. And I got my F450 in from RC Mart with no probs. This one should be here in 3 to 5 days. So was that the Sen, that Sen Racing or whatever, the F450 that they have? Let me just make sure. Was I have to put a knee clip in the end of this one too? No. Why does that pin keep getting sucked in that way? Jesus, that's tight. I don't know if that should be that tight. Huh. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's what she said. Okay, where's that? Later, Christ King. Okay, guys, I'm heading out. Gotta watch a movie with the wife. Everybody have a great, safe night. See you all on the next one. No problem, PG Boost. Have a good one, guys. If none of you if none of you know PG Boost or have checked out PG Boost, go check out his channel. Does some great builds as well, man. Built an awesome done an awesome job with his Optimus Prime. Freaking paint job on that thing is killer. Almost 7:30. Go open panel, man. All right, give me a few minutes and I'll go open panel. I'll tell you what, I'll end this stream. I'll end this stream now in 2 minutes. Let me just get this piece back together. I'll end this stream and then I'll send out an invite for everybody. We'll do a backstage thing, and then if we want to go live, we'll go live. How's it with them apples? I'll kill this one in a minute. So just give me a moment. I'll just get this back together so I don't lose a couple of the parts. I'm at work, so I'll catch you all later. No problem, man. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Let me just get this stuff. I want to just get this E-clip on this lal, and then I'll kill this one. Man, swapping in and out between these screws are a pain in the freaking ass. Alright, Lal, we can, if you want to send out an invite, Lal, send out an invite. I'll kill this one, and then we'll go backstage in yours, and then we'll decide if we want to go live or not. So how's it with them apples? Would help if I put the pin in, wouldn't it? Putting the pin in definitely helps. What's everyone saying? High pressure E-clip install will go flying. I know that's freaking hate E-clips at the best of times. Especially with all this freaking grease around the top of this one. Right, what's the chances, guys? Who's got good eyesight to see wherever the hell? Slow your cameras down. Looks like I just saved my cash shower. If La goes live, I will give him a super chat. No man, it's all you. Alright, so this, let me get this one E-clip in, and then I will I don't want it to go fucking flying. Oh, what? Could you see that, guys? Live, even first shot. Man, I should do the lotto after that. There we go. All right, guys. So I guess I will Yeah, I will put most of this stuff back in a bag now, and then tomorrow night we'll continue this build. So just in case anybody's not listening, tomorrow night around 6 or 6:30, we'll continue on with the D bag, and then we'll do. I'm saving my fucks for Christmas. Don't save them, Kevin. Let them out. Just let every fuck out. Like there's no point saving them up. So I want to make sure I do put this stuff in the bags so I don't lose any of it. I'll put it all into the D bag. And we will continue this tomorrow. So tomorrow, guys, around 6 o'clock, we'll do this. I will send out a private invite right now in a few minutes. I'll kill this live and I'll send out a private. So after that, then we can decide what you want to do. Because this one's already been going on for way too long. I didn't realize the time there in this one. Oh crap, I just hear something drop. I don't know. I will search later. I don't know if I heard something drop or it was just my imagination. D-bag screws. I'll just make sure I keep all these D-bag screws together. D-bag, D-bag, D-bag. With all them. They're all little small threaded screws. Let me see. We use this big bag for all the plastic parts and stuff. So guys, 6 o'clock Eastern tomorrow. We'll do another one because I know Tank goes live at around 9 or something on a Thursday night. So we'll do one and we'll kill it before his live comes on. Clean this up so I do not forget any of the parts. I will not work on this again until tomorrow. I will set it over there so it's half the transmission done. Put that D-bag back in there. All right, everybody, thanks very much for taking the time to stop by. Let me just flip over my camera a minute so I can actually talk to you. So, all you bastards out there, thank you very much for taking the time to stop by with me yesterday evening and this evening. As I said, I will do another live tomorrow night. We'll finish up the D-bag and then I don't know what's after the D-bag. Let's see. The shocks. So maybe we'll do the D-bag and the shocks tomorrow. We'll see. There's half the D-bag's done already. But everybody, thank you very much. And guys, give me 5 minutes and I'll send out a private chat. So till live stream.